It's been nearly 3 months since northbound drivers were forced to use the I-65 detour, but signs and signals still remain in place along that route. News 18's Brittany Tyner joins us now and reports INDOT says some of those signs aren't going anywhere. Brittany?
Drivers on roads like State Road 28 and US 231 may notice the orange detour signs, and while some of those signs will be removed as we head into winter, some will be permanent.
Oh, it was chaos all the time.
That's how Dawn Webb remembers the I-65 detour. She works at the Romney Friendly Market gas station. She says since the northbound interstate lanes opened back up to drivers in early September after being closed for nearly a month, things have calmed down.
Hi, how are you?
And although a lot of the traffic is gone, the detour signs and some covered stoplights remain.
If I'm going to be honest, I think it makes me think that they're getting ready to shut it down again for some reason. You know, why else would we keep signs up if we're not going to use them?
But INDOT does plan to use some of those signs. Spokesman Will Wingfield says some will be reworded to help drivers if 65 closes because of a crash or other emergency.
We've got these signs in place on other 4-lane roads around Indiana. It's something that, you know, we've been working to kind of put in places as needed over time. Obviously, we had a need during the detour, so we're going to try to recoup some of that investment that's been made.
Others will be removed in the coming weeks as construction season wraps up.
As the crews are wrapping things up, pulling back the barrels and barricades as much as they can, then there'll also be traffic crews out making some of these adjustments as well.
And Webb thinks that will come as a relief to drivers.
I think that's what everybody's thinking. It was such a weird thing, you know, to have happen anyway, and then to have it closed down. They opened it back up and had to close it back down again. Maybe they're just waiting to see what happens.
Will Wingfield wants to remind drivers that the detour is still an option if they're looking to avoid the construction on 65 in Tippecanoe County. Brittany Tyner, News 18.